Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is new, so please subscribe and also hit the bell button. Also like, comment, share. All of that would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much. To all my subscribers who are currently with me, thank you so much. I love you all. I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. You can find links to purchase my books from Amazon in the description box below. All you have to do is hit the little black or gray arrow right beneath the video. It's called Perception, The Two Yet One, books 1 and 2. You can find links in the description box to view trailers that I created for each of them that give hints to the storyline. You can also find links to view lives that I uploaded from Facebook. I am currently reading book 1 aloud to my Facebook friends and followers. I've read up to chapter 9. There are 18 chapters. I'm not finished reading it. So if you like superheroes, this is a new kind of superhero. If you like free audiobooks too, there you go. You can also find links to my authors page on Facebook as well as my personal wall if you'd like to follow me or even send me a friend request. You can find links to view lives that I created on Facebook a few years back about my life story. You can find a link to my friend April's astrology channel. If you have any astrological questions left over from this reading, go check her out. She'll probably be able to answer that for you. She's really great. Subscribe to her. She's awesome. Also, if you would like a personal reading, I'm now offering those. If you would like to book one, go ahead and check out the information in the description box below. Okay, so this is a timeless reading if you're attracted to it. I trust that's when it's right for you. I read major arcana cards as information directly about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made before you incarnated as the person that you are. These to learn certain lessons to raise the vibration of your soul. The minor arcana I read as your free will as a being. Also, if a card is upside down, it doesn't usually have a reversed meaning. Most of the time it just means that that energy is not in full force. It is not fully manifested. Kind of depends on the position of the card and my intuition and what it's telling me. Now, this is the Celtic crossbred. I read it a little differently than others, so I'll explain as I go. Now, at the heart of everything for you at this time, Scorpio, you are happy. This is awesome. You'll see that this card is right side up, so you are full on happy. You know, if it had been upside down, I would have said you're beginning to feel happy. But you're happy, your cups are overflowing, you are almost at the finish line. That's what a 9 is. You go up to 10 in the suits and then you get a new beginning. So right now you are at maximum happiness and you're feeling good. And you're probably feeling a lot of love. This is your own suit. Cups is Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. And so this one in particular has a Pisces energy to it. Now, the next card that is directly affecting the energy that's at the heart of everything for you is more water, more of your own energy, Scorpio. This one has a Cancer element to it in particular. We've got Mercury up here, so this is, Mercury is in retrograde right now. This card is always read right side up, and so you are feeling abundant. You are feeling happy. You may even be getting married. This is a celebration. This is something like a wedding or a baby shower or anniversary party, something where a celebration is being done because of some sort of emotional manifestation. It could be because of this. You might be having a party because you accomplished something, you're feeling really good and happy in life. So I just love this energy, and it is your own energy. There's a lot of cups here, actually. These 4 cards here are all water, which is your energy, and then we've got one more over here. Now, at the root of everything, you haven't been exactly able to rest yet. Okay, this is sword energy, which is air energy. That's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. This particular one has a Libra element to it, so there might be a Libra in your life somewhere. Now, this means rest. Okay, if it had been like this, I would have said, oh, you got a lot of rest and now you're feeling really happy and now you're, celebrating. But it's upside down, so it's not in full force yet. So you may have been really busy lately and now you're celebrating. And so rest is coming, I think. So, and you might have a lot going on in your mind. Swords are thoughts, logic, words. It's your mind energy, okay? So you might have a lot on your mind right now. Now, 4 is also the number of stability, and here you got another 4, okay? Okay, so I would recommend you go ahead and Google angel number 44. That has a message for you. Here you have another cup card, another Cancer influence, okay? 4, 3, and 4. So you have a progression as well, and they're both Cancer, okay? While this one has Mercury, this one has the Moon, okay? So this is the card of the energy that is moving out of your life at this time. This is stagnation, this is boredom, and there's an element of you not seeing something here, okay? So I think that you were stagnating, you were feeling pretty bored, but now you're happy. Something moved, something gave way. And so the stagnation and boredom and even though this is a card, a 4 is of stability, you'll notice that it says luxury. Sometimes when life is too good, we get kind of bored, or stagnant is basically what it's saying. If things don't change, if they don't, if it stays the same, we get bored. Sometimes this means that there's something that's being offered to you. In the Rider-Waite deck, you'll see someone sitting under a tree and looking at these 3 of Cups, and the Divine is right next to them trying to hand them this Ace of Cups, this beautiful cup, and they don't even see it. And that's why the Moon is there, okay? So you may have been stagnant because there was something you weren't seeing, okay? Now, since this is right side up, this was full on in effect. You were full on bored. You were full on stagnated. And it's because of something you didn't see. But then you may have eventually seen it because now you're happy. All right. So the next 2 cards for me are future cards. Most of the time, this is the immediate future and this would happen after it. But now they're switching each other up. So now I have to just read them and then listen to my intuition here. Okay. Since I go down and around in a clockwise motion, we read this one first, and this is a major arcana card. In fact, it's the only one that you have. So this is really connected to your divine blueprint. This is destiny. This is karma. This is good fortune. It's right side up. This is also an ending. 10s are endings, okay? So if it had been like this, I would say this is still a possibility and the wheel needs to turn in your favor. The fact that it's right side up means that it already turned, okay? And I feel like it's coming in because of this. This is a future card. Okay, so you've got more stuff coming for you. Big stuff. You got Jupiter right there. Where else did I see Jupiter? Yep. It's in here. You got Jupiter here. And in this one. Okay, now Jupiterian energy is very powerful because Jupiter is Jupiter is a huge planet. I think it's the biggest planet, okay? Yeah, it is. Now, so the wheel is going to turn in your favor once again, and this may have something to do with karma, okay? And I think what's going to end up happening, yeah, because I think since this one, yeah, this one is right side up, so this is full on manifested. When this happens, when this comes in, that's when this is going to turn. Okay, this is still a possibility. but this hasn't come in just yet, which is meant to because it's major arcana. It's part of your divine blueprint. And when it does, you're going to end up with a lot of choices. Okay? And look, that's you. Bam. These are choices for you. Now, this says debauch because sometimes we get like really confused, or sometimes we don't see the blessings that are in these cups. But I'm not feeling that for this. I'm feeling love. This is Venus right here. Okay? And you've got a lot of love going on here. So this isn't that other stuff. This is choices. And I think they're choices made just for you. So now, know that you don't have to just pick one or two. If you can handle all of these, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? And if you want to only pick one or two or three, there's nothing wrong with that either. I'm feeling like these choices that you're going to end up with are just for you. It's like tailor-made for you is what I mean. And it's going to help you build a new world. This is number 7. That's the number that the earth was built on. And it's going to build you a whole new world, a whole new life. Now, right now, this is your hope card. Okay? Now, this is air energy again. This is a very intelligent feminine energy. She does not put up with, she has no tolerance for things like injustice and manipulation. Okay, so as a hope card, I think that, and she's upside down, I think that you're hoping that you're not going to get angry, because that's what happens with this princess. She's very, very smart. She is very much about truth. And justice. Okay? And she is not her mother. Her mother, the Queen of Swords, has mastered her mind. The Queen of Swords has learned from all the pain in her life. The princess is still going through that. She still gets angry. She's not the master of her mind yet. So things like, manipulation and injustice really bother her. And this card is often called the anger of the gods. So I am hoping that you are hoping, aren't we all one? You're hoping that you're not going to get mad about something. You're hoping that there's not going to be any manipulation about something in the future. And maybe it has to do with these. And this is, okay, and this is talking to me. These are both sword energy. And this is the reason why you haven't been able to rest mentally. Okay. Physically, I don't know. If you need a rest because you've been too busy, I don't know. I'm feeling like this is mental rest. And it's because I think that this is in the background of your mind. You're worried that something is going to be unjust, that you may be manipulated, and that you may end up getting angry. A lot of the times, we don't trust happiness. We're just like, okay, when's the other shoe going to drop? Now, the next energy that we read here is your environment, okay? And so this is you right now. You are totally the Queen of Cups. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. The queens are the masters, okay? So she is a very reflective person. You can see that right in here. She is very loving and kind and generous and sweet and nurturing, okay? But sometimes she can be misread. Sometimes people look at her and she is a mirror to them. She mirrors what they are. So if they say, oh, she's so sweet and loving, even though she really is, that's also what they are. But if somebody looks at this person and they say, oh, she's really mean and manipulative, that's unjust, isn't it? Because she's really sweet and kind. She's the Queen of Cups. She's very loving. She's very sweet. She's got control over her heart, control over her emotions. She's the Queen of Cups. Okay, it's just that her energy in particular is like a mirror. And the reason why she is like this is because she knows how to reflect on herself. She knows how to reflect on her emotions. Okay, and so this is where you're at right now. You're feeling very loving, and you're feeling really happy, and you're in your own element, Scorpio. All right, and so this is your fear card. And it's so interesting that here we have this queen and then a princess, even though they're not the same suit. This queen and a princess right next to each other. Here we've got a prince and the queen. but they are the same suit. Okay, this Queen of Wands is the Prince of Wands' mother. Okay, now he is your fear. What he is, and he's right side up. What he represents is knowing what he wants and going after it. He's very intelligent. Okay, he's very passionate. So there may be something that you are wanting that you are kind of afraid that if you go too fast, if you charge to it too fast, if you get too passionate about something, something could make you angry, perhaps, here. I'm just feeling like you're not wanting to get angry about something. You're not wanting some sort of injustice. You're not wanting some sort of mistake. Now, life is like that. Life is full of mistakes. Okay? It's you cannot, just a moment. Sorry, I had to do this thing for my dog. Okay, so as a fear card, he is, he's passionate, but he's also romantic. That's very much like a water sign here, okay? But he's fast, he's strong, he's agile, he's brilliant, okay? But he can also be a trickster, okay? He can also be a juggler. Sometimes he'll recklessly abuse his power, the power of his mind, to fool others. And this really ties into this, okay? There's something that there's some aspect where you're afraid that you're going to get manipulated, where you're going to get tricked. Okay? And it's because this person wants what they want and they want it now. And then if they don't get it, they're really prone to explosive outbursts. Okay? That's what this is all about. There's a person in your life, or it could even be yourself. If you know yourself this well enough that you don't want to get angry. This is impatience, juggling. So I don't know, since this is a fire sign, and since this is represented by a sword, and you've got all this water everywhere else, this could be a fire sign, because this is the outcome, is the reversal of the Queen of Wands. So if this is a fire sign in your life, this reversed is she's a distorted feminine, where she can get really angry, she can get really mean, she can get a lot like what I was just talking about with him, okay? Or you're eventually going to just be really powerful. Yeah, but you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like this is a fire sign in your life, maybe. That you can kind of see that something might not go their way and they're going to get really angry about it. Well, that might be for a bunch of you, but for others of you, this is you being in your power, okay? When this finally flips, you might feel really in your power, because when this flips, when this comes in, this fate, this fortune, this destiny comes in, and you have all these choices, yeah, you're going to feel pretty good. You're going to feel pretty confident. Like I said, all these choices are just for you. And they're all in love, emotion. And it's going to turn your fire on. And you're going to feel powerful, confident, beautiful, sexy, attractive, with friends everywhere. That's what the Queen of Wands is when she's not in reverse. Okay? She's a powerful feminine. She's the kind of feminine that everybody loves. And like I'm saying, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Anybody can be in this energy. This is energy. But yeah, for some of you, there may be someone that isn't going to get their way and is going to try to manipulate things, and they may not get their way, and then they're going to be angry. Now let's see what is the underlying energy on the bottom of the deck. You've got the Magus. You've got the power. You've got the power. Here's Mercury again. Maybe when Mercury goes direct, you'll be maybe that's when this will happen, and you'll get your all your choices, and you'll be able to manifest whatever you want. This is you being the magician, basically. That's what Omegas is. And manifesting is bringing something into your life from nothing. Just wanting something and then eventually having it because you brought it into your life. And then you're going to have a whole new era in your life. This era is developing right now. There's some steps that you have to take. You got to make sure that you don't get stuck in fear. Don't feel like you're in a cage. Don't feel like you're unable to move forward because you're afraid. There's steps that you just take, little baby steps at a time, and you can free yourself from that fear. You might have some problems with this. Okay, you're just gonna have to face it because love is there. This has something to do with love. This is a conflict. This is like rumors and gossip and stuff like that. But if you deal with it with love, you'll have balance. Yep, divine balance and justice is manifesting for you. Oh, and like I said, deal with it with love. This might be a Cancer. There's some heavy Cancer in your reading. Okay, so deal with everything. If you have this issue with someone, just deal with it with love, and it'll all balance out. And it's divine balance that you're meant to have. Now, how much control do you have over this situation? I gauge by the number of major arcana to minor, and like I said, you've got 1. So this is destiny itself. When I get a major arcana card, or I count the major arcana cards, it tells me how much is part of your divine blueprint, which is kind of like destiny. Now, you have free will, so you can choose not to do what these cards say. These energies can come back into your life because the divine is awesome like that. But sometimes that just means, if you don't learn these lessons that are part of your divine blueprint, sometimes you just have to reincarnate and come back and learn them then. No biggie. But this card in particular is like a double fate. You know, like if I get a bunch of major arcana cards, this is part of your divine blueprint, kind of like your fate. This is fate. This is destiny. This is karma. And this is an ending. An ending that gives you a new beginning here with this new eon. This is judgment. Okay? There will be a judgment made. There will be justice, like I said. Okay? And love. And passion. And an end to oppression in your life. Okay? You just got to focus on things with love and things work out. Okay? All right, that's what I have for you at this time, Scorpio. See you next time.